Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am back for another 4th Art Saturday video hop. If you're not familiar, these hops are sponsored by Meri from the Meri Atelier. And as always with a video hop, down in the description box below, there will be a link list. And when you click on the top link in the list, it will take you to the next video. And each person's link list will have the next person's link in it, as well as the fact that Meri has been doing a complete playlist where if you click on it and click show all or play all, you will get to watch all the videos. But if you can't watch them all at one time, just click on the top link in the last video you watched and it will take you to the next person until you get right back around here to me. Now, for this month's theme, the theme was scissors. And I'm going to tell you, I've been thinking about this one for a while and trying to figure it out. And then it dawned on me that I have all these scissors. These are decorative edge scissors. There's all kinds of them. They cut fancy edges, like so. And I have multiple different shapes and designs and whatnot in these scissors. So I decided I would make a little journal, and I'm going to use, I have multiple. These are Fiskars, they call them paper edgers. These are Stampin' Up! Ones. These are memory cut ones. These are really, really cheap ones, probably from dollar store or something like that. And I've just collected them over lots and lots of years. So I have all of those that I'm going to use. I have some paper because my little journal that I'm going to make, I'm going to need pages. So I have some, this is just legal size copy paper. I have some decorative scrapbook paper. Nothing super fancy or anything, just some scrapbook paper. This is from an old pad I have that is 8.5 by 11. I have 2 envelopes that you would normally send bills back in or whatever, they junk mail envelopes, but these 2 have not been used. And these are going to be the covers for my little journal, and they are going to be pockets in the little journal. And then I have multiple pieces of cardstock. Just a minute. That goes with my scrapbook paper. And I did do a little bit of pre-cutting because when I go to cut with these scissors, they're not the easiest thing to cut with. And I'm going to show you a little bit of a trick right now for this. But I did do some pre-cutting, and I cut one of each of the strips of color of paper. Just a minute, I'll bring it in and let you see those really close. You see they all have different designs on them. And what I did is I took one of the sheets of cardstock, and cut off a 1-inch strip because I felt that was plenty wide enough to do what I'm going to do with it. And then here's the trick with these scissors. Let's do Yeah, let's do this one. Okay. These scissors, first off, let me... They don't work real well right here, nor right here. You want to do your cutting in the middle of any of these scissors. I don't care if they're the good ones or the cheap ones. Right in this first cut doesn't work real well, and neither does the tip. So when I go to cut with these, I always use just that center section, and you do have to think about what you're doing when you're cutting, because you have to realign. Okay, see where this is right here? I'm going to find that same shape on my piece of paper. And each time line it up so that my design continues without skipping. And that one didn't cut very well, so we'll just snip it. Sometimes that happens. You have to just catch it. Now then, each time, it doesn't matter which one you use, they're all the same. You have to line up the design that is in the scissor to do the next edge. So I went ahead and did cut a bunch of my strips to do what I want to do with them. These are actually going to be little tabs, and a couple of them are going to be edges for the journal. So I'm going to have them be edges like so, and then these are going to be cut into little tabs. So I am going to get busy here, and I'm going to work on my little journal, and I'll be back at the end after I have finished putting it all together. Okay, guys, that got to be a very long video. So that means I will definitely have to speed up the construction of the journal. Now, I have made these little envelope journals with the pockets and everything many times. So, you know, I don't feel the need to have it slow. However, if you want to watch the construction very carefully, you know, you can always go into your settings, which is that little gear, and slow the video down, so that you can watch that section slowed down. And so that's why I don't mind putting it a little faster in some parts. Of course, this month's theme was scissors, and I had all of these decorative edgers and decorative scissors that I wanted to use in some way. And I've been having a lot of fun making these little envelope journals with a couple of recycled envelopes. It gives you a little pocket. Now, what I did with my scissors was I cut the long 8.5-inch strips, and then I cut them up. I have some nice long strips left that I can do some other things with, or make some more tabs. What I did was I put one tab on a page and then left a page, so that each tab has 2 pages, just for the fun of it. There's 10 sheets of paper, which is 20, makes it, there's 40 pages. Front back means there's 40. So there's 20 sheets like this, and that means 40 pages. So it has a good number of pages in it, and it has a divider every other page, which I thought that was kind of fun. The pockets front and back. Now, one of the things that, if you'll notice in the video, that section I'll put a little bit slower, I found trying to place the tab on this side of the paper was a little hard for me to see, and it wouldn't have been had I been working on this on my own and not trying to video it, because I'd have turned it so I could have seen it. But what happened was I found that if I turned my page, placed it here, and then laid my paper over the top of it, like so, I put the glue on the top, and then I could hold it in place and lay the page down on top of it. So I placed them in the same manner, but I just used a different little bit of a technique. I really think these are a lot of fun, and these tabs could be used for any kind of project that you wanted to have a little tab on. I hope you've enjoyed this month's 4th Art Saturday video hop, and that you'll make sure to check out the rest of the links down in the description box. If you click on the top link, then each person's video will lead you to the next person in line until you get right back around to me. And I want to thank Meri from the Meri Atelier once again for putting together this hop and giving us this fun playtime. I've really enjoyed it. So I'm going to tell you, go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.